Hey, Composer Gloves here, and today we are going to be touching the half cadence, or talking about it. I don't know what it'd be like to touch it. So, what is a half cadence, you ask? Well, it's the guillotine for the authentic cadence. So you take an authentic cadence, you cut off the one chord, whatever you want to associate with cutting things off, and then you are left with the 5 chord, meaning that's where you end. So you have a phrase that ends on the 5 chord. That is a half cadence. So here is an example. So we're moving around in C. And then let's say our phrase ends there. See, I ended on the 5 chord. So I'll do it one more time. And then we could go somewhere else. Now we're all done. So that is the half cadence. So the half cadence is whenever you just end on the 5 chord. For whatever reason, you have to end there. It's similar to the deceptive cadence in that it calls for, you like that? It calls for help. It says, hey, I'm not done yet. Please, someone help me. Throw me a rope. Blah, blah, blah. You know, it gets scared when it's left alone. So it's good for moving on. It sounds very not final. It's considered weak because of that. So it's a weak cadence. Not a very good cadence for ending. Not like the authentic cadence, you know. First this. And then after this, there's no more one chord. Like it just ends. So we can turn it into deceptive cadence or just leave it there. It ends there. So it ends on the 5 chord. Now that brings up a good point. The deceptive cadence moves on. It's the 5 chord calls for the 1, and then it moves on to something else. The half cadence ends on the 5 chord. Just ends there. Like you'll be able to tell that there's an ending there. So, but it still feels undone. Like there's some release, but not a lot. So that's the half cadence. If you have any questions, let me know. Subscribe and have a blessed day. Make this sound. Now, this started out as a tutorial, so hopefully that's the sound you want. Here's another version of it. That's not part of the sound. It's a different sound. So anyways, that's what we're going for. It's an FM citrus bass. Whoops. But you could do this in like FM8 or whatever. So one thing...